A roll call, please. Present.
Vice Chair Kuiper,
Present.
Commissioner Gilbert, Commissioner Espander,
Present.
Commissioner Gonzalez,
Present.
one absent, two vacancies.
Okay. Do we have any requests to speak on anything not on the agenda?
No, sir.
Okay. Did we get a chance to review the Planning Commission meeting minutes from August 20th?
I move that we accept them.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any opposed? All right. On to our first item.
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. Tonight's item is a proposed clothing recycling bin at 240 West Baseline Road. The master case numbers is 2024-0040 with conditional development permit number 2024-0020 and environmental assessment review number 25-0006. The applicant is Tex Green. This is the same applicant that came about 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
The same type of bin, same function, same type of plan. They request to install 2 clothing recycling bins. Each are approximately 4 by 4 by 6.5 at 240 West Baseline Road in the Commercial Shopping Center C1A zone. This location is up on the north side of Baseline between Willow and Riverside. There's the Taco Bell and the Walmart shopping center there, and this will be just north of the Taco Bell. And here's a little better diagram of where it'll be. This is what the bins look like. And they're on the left, and their dimensions are on the right. And the people just come and they donate their clothing and shoes in the bin. Planning Department staff recommends that the Planning Commission find environmental assessment review number 25-0006 is categorically exempt pursuant to section number 15311 and to approve conditional development permit number 2024-0020. And if you have any questions, please let us know. And Ivan has returned. I'd use his last name, but I'm sorry. I know I'll ruin it.
Okay. All right. I have a set of new questions, but
New questions.
we'll open up the public. Any requests to speak?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll have you speak here in a minute. But are you aware? Are there any state laws that are requiring these businesses to put these in parking lots? Is there something legally requiring an owner of like a shopping center to place these in there?
Not a requirement that I'm aware of.
Okay.
No, I did do some research, and they recommended more of regulation as compared to requirements.
Okay, and do we have any such city regulations on these things? We don't.
We do have they fall under the recycling section
Okay.
of the municipal code in section 18. So there is some, they'd be considered a small recycling.
Are in the regulations? Is there any limitations of how many are around, or how close they are from each other, that sort of thing?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. More rest of questions for the applicant, unless you have questions.
I have one.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Or maybe two. I asked you the same question last time, or I mentioned the same thing. You're gonna check them about 5 days a week, right? Yes. To make sure that everything's clean. Okay. Have you had any
Well,
problems?
we'll have you come up now. You want to talk to the applicant, Frank?
Okay, yeah.
Oh, come on up to the podium, please. Sorry about that, Frank. Go ahead.
So yes, the same agreement is in place. We will visit this 5 days a week. To be fair, I expect we might start visiting this location every day, so 7 days a week, because we expect it to be particularly strong. It's close to a Walmart, lots of traffic. So 5 days a week for certain. Perhaps we might up it to every single day.
Okay.
Have you had any problems with these donation setups? I mean, people ripping them off or destroying them,
So
causing problems?
there are, I mean, as I mentioned last time, we have over 2,000 bins around the US. There are definitely a couple of examples when it has happened through the years.
Okay.
However, it's fairly unlikely and actually hard to do it. They're made of metal and well, pretty hard to break unless you
Yeah.
try with a special vigor.
How often do you come by and check them or empty them so that there's not a lot of stuff laying all around them?
Daily.
So in
10
this
days a week.
case, in this case, daily, and every time we visit the bins, we are required to clean whatever's in the adjacent area, and if they need either repairs or it's usually removing graffiti, although this doesn't happen that often either, we would clean the graffiti as well.
I'm trying to understand the business plan for something like this. So what is the business
I can
arrangement
explain
you
it.
have with the owner of the property?
So I can summarize the business plan in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
So we place the bins on commercial properties. We pay the properties rent, so that's their interest apart from the
Okay.
well, ecological upside. We collect the clothes and we usually resell them to thrift store chains,
I see.
and that's our benefit from it.
You say you sell them to different,
Thrift stores.
Yeah, our clients are usually major thrift store chains.
okay.
So a lot of people donate to them, huh?
Well, we'd like to think so. I
And
mean,
most people I know donate want a receipt for taxes.
yeah, we do provide this upon request.
Oh, you do? Okay, there is a
Yeah.
mechanism for that.
So as I mentioned last time, we partner with two main charities. One of them focused on drug prevention, another one based on urban foresting projects.
Okay.
Not only urban, they just plant trees
All right.
everywhere in different countries and in the US.
Yeah, but a pair of shoes.
So we can provide such receipts upon request.
It is if you're a high income earner. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can only speak about us. So last year we collected 40 million pounds in the US. You know, the average person in the US apparently throws away about 80 pounds of clothes per year. Well, we can do the math how many people donated,
Yeah,
but of
yeah.
course that's just, well, rough estimates.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
My question for staff then, can we, if it's possible, I don't know if it's too hard to do now, but can we start tracking how many of these we're allowing in the city and where they're located? You know, kind of we do where, I'm just envisioning gold resale stores and that, you know, how we're trying to get a handle on those. I just want to make sure we're not putting 2,000 more in the city of Rialto. That's what I'm concerned because that's my thoughts on it.
Well, I'd like to add to that is that I'm concerned because I don't want to see a car wash at every corner
Yeah.
or a taco stand at every corner. I'd like to see a little bit more diversity, you know, as far as businesses and establishments.
These aren't attractive, is where I'm getting at, and that's why I just and I'm not just I'm great business model. I want everyone to, and you have every right to do that, submit your application. But I just want to make sure these don't get out of hand.
Yes, we should be able to come up with something.
Maybe we can come and then we could
Track
look.
them.
Second request, look at the other two R's, see what they do, Redlands and Rancho. See if they have a reg of what they look like. I like to try to follow those cities more than other cities.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, yeah. You can come on up, please, sir, please.
And, excuse me real quick, just so you're aware, are the conditions in this project are the same as they were in the project
And what we
4
had to
weeks
do that
ago, as
last-
far as 5 days a week being monitored and maintained and
Okay,
all that?
no problem.
And
Do you have something to add, sir?
Yeah, I just wanted to suggest something regarding your question, how to track bins. So I'm sure there are multiple companies that engage in this sort of business in the US. I have reasons to believe we're one of the better ones, and a few other major players are united in the SMART Association. It's about a 100-year-old association that focuses on textile recycling. If you search SMART, you can find a list of its members.
Okay.
And generally good contacts there that can provide you, well, I'm sure the companies there would be happy to answer where they have bins in the areas we would be. And one more point about the requirement to place such bins. Of course, there is no such legal requirement for supermarkets, for instance.
Yeah.
However, last year, California passed its Bill 707. It's focused on textile recycling, and it envisions, well, let's call it quotas for textile collection and recycling in all of California and also think it's on a county basis based on population.
Okay.
So you might see more such bins appearing. Or
Yeah, that's what I wanna get-
At least the requirement to place such bins everywhere.
Yeah, that's why I'm talking with staff, 'cause I want to get in front of it if we can. It's like, like markets have to take recycles and they don't want to do it, so they end up all these recycle things in their parking lots and all those different things. So it's just,
And on the side of the street, too.
yeah, so that's just a concern. I'm just looking,
I believe that this law would actually force smaller, less legitimate players out of the game because, like, the purpose of the law is to organize all these
Yeah.
collection and recycling efforts.
yeah.
And if you're illegitimate, you wouldn't, qualify for entering this program. But just something I wanted to add. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Any more questions?
I have one more,
Yes,
but
sir.
this is for staff. Typically, in the past, we usually say a recommendation and a resolution. This is different. What's the deal? It says it recommended find the environmental ERA, EAR, and the exempt, and then the approve the conditional development. Usually you say a resolution, or you include resolution.
And if we adopt the resolution as part of the approval process, it might just be stated differently. There is a resolution included in your packet, which has the conditions of approval.
To that point, I would recommend that the commission, when you make the motion to approve, to approve the resolution, approving the conditional development permit, just as one motion. I can see your concern is that,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
it's supposed to be
different.
adopting a
All
resolution.
of a sudden, it's different.
Got it.
Rather
Right.
than-
Yeah. Good catch there, Frank.
Well, I read the thing.
I know you do. That's a good
I
catch.
try.
Right.
I may not understand all of it, but I try.
Any other questions?
We can do it as it's written.
Correct.
Okay.
That's all I want.
That's it.
Move to close the public hearing.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, no exclusions?
Move to find the environmental asset review number 25-0006 is categorically exempt pursuant to section number 15311 and to approval conditional development permit number 2024-0020.
Mr. Chair,
Yes,
just
sir.
to clarify, on the second item is to approve the resolution approving
Yeah,
the conditional development permit, et cetera, et cetera.
that's more acceptable to me. Thank you.
Is that correct?
Okay.
Okay.
Do we need to restate it, or you mentioned that him agreeing is fine, good?
I think that's good enough, yes.
Okay, do I have a second?
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
No opposed. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, Community Development Director comments.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, lady. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so at the next meeting, which will be September 17th, we will be swearing in some new commissioners. Those of you that are not rejoining us, we will still need you here, I think, to do some outgoing stuff, and we'll be recognizing you for your service on the commission. So we will have agenda items, as far as I know, for that meeting as well. So it'll be a little bit of a packed agenda, but we'll ask for existing commission to attend, and then we'll also be swearing in the new commissioners. The city clerk will be here to do all of her stuff, along with city attorney will be, I think there's just a whole bunch of things, from what I understand from the clerk's office, that'll have to be done with her, so,
It'll be a
First
full
time for
evening,
me.
yeah.
and that's on the 17th?
On the 17th, so our next meeting, yes.
I'm sure I got in my calendar real quick before we go off that topic.
Yep.
It's already there.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And that's all I have this evening.
Fine.
Another question for staff. On the agenda, I had mentioned this because I thought this was and next month or next meeting it'll be a bit different, but I had suggested, why don't we include more than one item per meeting? And I thought it was agreed upon, but nothing was voted, nothing was. So we're back to one item?
So
But-
what we do is we bring items forward as they're ready. So if there's an item that's ready to go, even if it's just one item, we understand sometimes it's not the most convenient to have everybody show up, but we also don't want to delay a project unnecessarily. So a lot of times waiting 2 weeks or 4 weeks is a big difference for an applicant in their ability to get moving. You know, they need their entitlements done. So as staff, we like to have as many items on the agenda as we possibly can, but a lot of times it is just one item that's ready, but we do like to bring it forward to make sure that we keep things moving.
Not a
I
problem.
understand.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Yeah, we're all retired except me. I'll be soon. I'll be joining soon. Okay, anything else, Frank? You got anything, buddy?
No, that's it.
Dale?
Move to adjourn.
Okay, well, you have anything? Move to adjourn. Okay, second? Or adjourn?
second.
All right, we're done. Okay, thank you.
Just to make it.
That was
legal.
a record.